Here's my idea for a podcast that's pretty outrageously simple. The idea is that you send me confessions anonymously, and I read them. Knowing the nature of the internet, and knowing the nature of my channel specifically, there's sure to be so many people sending jokes that your confession would be indistinguishable from a real one. So what have you to fear? Nothing. Cyael is here. So do all that you think is necessary to get this thing said. In the meantime, I should address another problem. Recently, I tried to open up Kick Messenger, and the unthinkable happened. Yeah, aside from this song not happening, it froze. So naturally, when it froze, I shut it down and tried it again, and it didn't work. So naturally, I shut it down and I tried to open it again. Didn't work. So if you had an app on your phone that every time it opened you froze it, you'd probably do one of two things. Try to update it, which I did. And when that didn't work, I tried the only thing that I could do, which was delete it, then reinstall it. That worked, but at a cost. I lost all of the texts that I'd gotten from people, including all of the Q&A questions that I had up to a certain point, which made me kind of sad at the end of the day. But here I am again on my own. Hey, look, it's a turkey. That was a turkey, right? Turkey looked distinctly. There's a key in that room, but there's probably no way to access it from over here, so I need to go away. I just pressed a button and it did something. But what? This is Gauntlet Slayer edition, by the way. I'm playing on a wizard. Ridiculous, I know. Luke Vayer says, it's called Black Friday because it looks like the Ferguson riots. As long as he's proud of himself with that comment. Did 4chan send you Luke Vavers? Where is that edgy? In your small town of Michigan? Finally got that key though. Give me the fire. There's a lot of enemies in that room. Holy hell. Okay, this is... Let's go ahead and corral you guys, maybe. Well, that was easier than I would have liked to imagine, really. Alright. Jake Epperson says, sup. Jake, hit me with a Q&A question here. Randomoe Nick. I found about you thanks to a meme page. A meme page? Go ahead and explain where and how. A meme page. What did it have of me on there? Super curious. Vavers. Nah. I'm not. Look, Luke Verse. Alright, can I confess in chat? Yes, Fallen, but I would imagine people would know your name based on... Look, I can already assume that this is a joke and it's coming at me at full speed. So go ahead and deliver your joke. You don't need to ask me permission here. That being said, I'm pretty sure everybody who wants to legit confess doesn't want any way for their crap to be tracked, and that's why the kick thing comes into play. But if you want to go ahead and do it in the chat, because you don't think anyone cares, that's good as well. Hit me, Fallen Xerox. This has got to be the most like invigorating gameplay you've ever in your life seen. Is that like a big deal zombie getting out of there? Oh yeah, he's taking more than one hit. Whoa, can you believe it? Still dead. I wonder if this is like scaled up based on how many of us are playing. Do you know what I mean? If it would be like a bigger deal if there were... Ooh, I knew them spikes were coming out of the ground. That's why I was stopped there. Okay. Jake Epperson, how do you make your voice so sexy? You know, sometimes I wake up in the morning, right? And there's just like a box of rocks that I keep next to the bed. And there's like a pouch of pocket sand. I can't use the sand, that's for throwing in people's faces. Press the X button to jump. Well, that was quite a leap. I didn't think I'd be jumping from...
A summoning stone. Powerful magic indeed, but not indestructible.
Oh wait, was I supposed to use... Oh, you know what it is? It's like a... God. You remember in Gears of War how like the immersion holes were responsible for making the enemies? See, if we don't take out the spawners, then they'll just keep coming. But to be honest, considering how manageable all of that was just now, I could have just stayed there for an hour grinding experience. Somebody said, your Jesus Fallout 4 roleplay. I've watched every video since. Fallen Xerox says, I don't use kick chat, that's why I say in chat. That's fine, Fallen Xerox. I just, you know, I was worried about your anonymity in case, you know. I mean, what are the odds that somebody's gonna stumble across this video anyway? Luke Vayer says, Keck, Randomoy Nick. They gave you credit, so it's pretty nice of them. What do you mean gave me credit? Did they post a YouTube video, or did they post like another bullshit and then credit me in the video? Because that's kind of bullshit if it wasn't a YouTube video, because I don't get views for that when people are re-uploading my shit. Leo Seaton says, did he go blind? What? Wait. Fallen Xerox, he never found out it was me. Look, I probably need to open this stream chat in another window because I completely missed what he said, and that sucks. So let me go to my own channel on YouTube, like some kind of weirdo. My channel. I can do this. Live streaming. Wait, is this it? You try saying so. Oh, I gotta click into the thing. Okay, I get it. What if I said something right now? Hello. Who's still your neighbor to this day, Xerox? Ah, why can't I find my own stream? Oh, cool. Okay, I got the chat in the window. This is so cool. Alright. Fallen Xerox. I once shot my neighbor's kid in the eye with a BB gun. Wow, man. That's a precision shot. And I love the way that accidentally is not even in that phrase. He never found out it was me. Well, if you got him in the eyes, then yeah. What song did you have playing in the background of Wasteland Jesus on a date? Well, this guy really wants to know, so let me get on answering his question. If I had to guess, I'd say it were... That's not it. Let's see. That's not it. Nope. The song is called Fade by Alan Walker. How do I type something? Fade by Alan Walker. You wouldn't. A blood bug has arrived. Okay, so let me catch up with these. You guys are going a little fast now. That's the answer for Craig Petty. Leo Satan, did he go blind? He has a glass eye now. Are you kidding? Yo, that's not real. I don't believe you, Fallen. I'm sorry. That's like a little too real. And it's still my neighbor to this day. That's not something you admit in the stream chat, bro. It could come back to bite you in the A. Turn this crap off before I feel like rhyming towards it. It's not gonna happen. Alright. Oh, Cyael, can you give me an baby? What is that? Luke Zigrossi. This guy. What is this? There's so many weird things playing. Okay. Jake Epperson. If you were to be a drug, what would you be? Probably ecstasy. Because I love how people get. Randomly Nick, yay, they posted your video. They posted my YouTube video. They encourage people to check you out, man. Good. What is your favorite subreddit? If I had to pick a favorite, that's a good question. What subreddit am I usually on? I don't really have a favorite subreddit. I think I just like Reddit as a whole, because figuring out like the algorithm as far as how things have changed from before to now, it's just outrageously confusing. And then seeing what's trending between communities of people that are clearly interested in current events, as it contrasts people who just want to see silly, stupid looking pictures on the internet. Come on, I need a key for that? Fuck that. Where are the keys? Ow. I can destroy food? Whose fault is that? My bad. I forgot that there are questions going on. It's odd seeing him when walking to school. That's fucked up, Fallen Xerox. Let's see. What is your favorite subreddit? Man, I'll get back to that question. Did you quickscope him? Wow, this guy's a legend. He did it on purpose. I was not aiming for his eye, though. Man. Randomoey Nick asks, can you tell me a little about yourself? What stuff do you like? I want to get to know you. I don't know if he's talking to me or Xerox at this point, because that guy gave another kid a glass eye by BB gunning him in the eyeball. He was 11 years old at the time. Oh man. Fallen, I will never forget this. It's going down in the books. I mean, to be honest, Fallen, unless something gets crazy in here, you have that's the confession of this stream, you know what I mean? Confession of the stream. That should be like an award. And people are gonna go home and like try to write the best confession now. Okay, can you guys stop walking so close to me? I'm just a lowly wizard. You see, this game would go better with other people in it. Enemy discovered, a bloated mummy. Ooh, let's not do that. He seems a little fat. Is he gonna explode? Good. They just keep coming? Why are you doing this to me? Hey, that was cool. Thank God the AoE for the blast radius of that explosive spell is just like blatantly apparent. Are we done in here? I can carry explosives, intriguing. Well, not if they all blow up on each other. How about that? Oh, let's see the questions. Why do you read out everybody's name before saying what they say? Because sometimes, like if I want to capture this footage, it will only show the actual game footage as opposed to the chat. So I guess for reference purposes it's easier. Fallen Xerox says LOL Leo. Jake Epperson, if you were to be a model male or female she-male, who would you be? What a question. If I were to be a male or female model, like what the fuck? I don't know. Terry Crews? Not because I'm like particularly into the way Terry Crews looks, but because a lot of hilarious doors have opened for him, and he gets to work with Tim Heidecker a lot, which is like amazing. Tim Heidecker seems to understand visceral visuals in a way that like obviously the old people sitting around tables will never understand. I can see Tim Heidecker at meetings right now. Look, you seem to understand this internet and the way the kids like things these days. I'm like, oh my god. Fucking. There's PewDiePie and then there's everything else. Am I trapped in this room? Is this real life? Can I, You figured this would be, relatively easy. Maybe I'm supposed to do the whole carry an explosive, right? Carry an explosive. Oh, there's a crack in this wall. It should be so, you know. It should be so blatantly apparent. Of course, should have just... Randomoy Nick, I'm from Poland. Can you try to say my name? It's Milos. Milos. You know, Randomoy Nick is a very strange name for, unless it's a meme that I'm not familiar with. Let's type that into the internet. Randomoy. Holy shit. Yeah, a lot of things came up that were not in a language I'm accustomed with. It honestly looks like random letters just thrown at the screen. Wielojezzy, CZNY, SOLWNIK. Really? Oh, Fallen Xerox. I know a few Polish people. He's from the UK too. Leo Satan, ever get caught in the act, Cyael? Unfortunately, no. No stories from me in that regard. It's kind of crazy. I feel like you guys are probably thrilled by the idea of being caught, maybe. I feel like that's one of the only situations in which that's going to happen, is if you're deliberately being... cutting it so close that somebody could just happen across you guys in the so I guess you guys win more than just the stream getting caught in the act and friggin' shooting kids in the eyes with BBs. I'd be surprised if someone can top 0. Oh my god, I've been cornered. Wow. Oh yes, destroy the actual spawners, Cyael. How about that? Don't come close to me.
That's what I think of your feeble attempts, Morak.
Jesus Christ, trying not to die in here. Okay, how much karma do you have on Reddit? You guys really want to know? I don't know if it's a good idea to give my, well, actually, that question has a better explanation, and it's that I've been shadow banned dozens of times from Reddit, as any actual Redditor should have been. You know how many things are against the rules on that pony-ass site? It's a damn shame. And Reddit really is one of those sites where if you question too much, then they'll just ban your ass. They need you like sheeple. Very, very, very much just either taking everything in and not contributing, or not asking too many questions. So yes, I've been banned. Luke, are you a karma whore? That's what Fallen Xerox is asking. I guess it's a pertinent question, you know. Fallen Xerox is asking the real questions. Suck me papi says no, please don't. Please don't what? Suck me poppy, do you have a question or a confession? You just watching, you just seeing where it goes. That's Suck Me Poppy for you. Also, it doesn't seem as though there's 7 of you talking right now in the chat, so like, what's going on there? Why have you been banned from Reddit? For a variety of reasons, man. We're not gonna go into it, okay? All you need to know is that half of the names that I've gone by on Reddit, if you were to click them, the page would literally load and say there's nothing to see here, or something of that nature. Oh, they're kind of all around me. Can you... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why can't I... Jesus Christ. One more hit and this is over. I guess that's that, huh? Hey, I just respawned? Okay, they're just smacking me. They're making me their bitch in here. Holy crap, and a crap sandwich. Can one of you blow up, maybe? This is kind of unfair at this. Okay, really? I don't... Okay. Suck My Poppy says, yes, I love fapping to your voice. Tyler says, I love hentai. Are these confessions? So we have a total of 3 confessions here. I feel like I should be writing these down. Do I have a set number of revives or something? What's the deal here? I'm aware of what I need to do. Look at the screen, though. What is this? Blow up, good. Jesus Christ. Dude, I keep thinking I can go across that crap in the center of the room, and I'm so mistaken. It hurts. Can we, hey. Blow him up. Man, the way everything goes black and white would imply that this time, dying is a big deal. Oh, no. Fucking ridiculous. Fallen Xerox. Damn, Luke. That sounds awful. Fallen Xerox says, nobody found out. Wait, did he say something that I missed? As usual. He said something I missed as usual. I keep missing it. Let's see. Okay. Suck My Poppy said, yes, I love fapping to your voice. Tyler said, I love hentai. Jake Epperson, if you were to have sexual relationships with a Disney princess, which one would it be? Let's say Ariel, before she had legs. There's your answer. Luke Vevers, yup, Fallen. Damn, Luke, that sounds awful. Cyael, have you submitted your unborn child to the Jihad of ISIS yet? The Jihad of ISIS? Aren't we supposed to be calling them Daesh or something? Tyler, yeah. Also, your revives are in the top right corner near the coin things. I found it funny as hell because I left my boxers in the toilet. What game is this? What game is this? 2 people asked, like, immediately? This is a Gauntlet. It's... As far as I'm concerned, it's just a damn rehash of the game that they released on the N64 over a decade ago. And that's fine. But in many ways, this is meant to be played with a group of people. And as you can see, it's just Cyael. Aww. But yeah, no, I'm here for experience. So hopefully I get tons of that. And hopefully I get tons of money that I can use for stupid and pointless aesthetic changes to my character. You know, like pretty nails and better hair, right? I never shit in school. That is such a piece of information that is going to be relevant for the quiz that I'm going to give myself after I turn this stream off. That being said, this game is what I'm playing right now because it's free via the PlayStation Plus promotion. And that read a lot like a plug for this game. And I am not in any way paid to market this garbage. So if that's being called into question, please understand that this episode of the Confession podcast is sponsored by my balls, which have to be outside of my body because they need to be kept at a specific temperature. So in case you guys didn't know that, that's why, you know, there's not like a fancy rib cage around your balls, or it's not up inside your body, you know what I mean? Evolution should have shorted that out, right? But it hasn't, because they need to be a certain temperature. Your boys need to be outside your body so that that sperm can develop at that temperature that's necessary. On to the next question. Jake Epperson asks, Cyael, do you even? Okay. Suck My Poppy has a legit confession to make. Stupid aesthetic stuff is the best stuff, it's true. Nacho cheese or Cool Ranch Doritos. I actually do like the blue bag Cool Ranch, and I could go off on about how back in like the 90s they used to have these Doritos 3D, and essentially what they were is kind of like triangular Doritos pieces, but they were like puffed. They were three-dimensional, as the name implies. The fuck am I explaining a three-dimensional Dorito for? But they had this jalapeno flavor, and it came in a green bag. That's all I can essentially describe it with, is to say that the 3D Doritos came in a green bag, and those were the ones that I liked most, and they were swiftly discontinued. So there's my dead Doritos anecdote that you guys can take straight to the bank. Tyler says, I'm happy I got Walking Dead for free from PS Plus. So am I. I have yet to play it. Leo Seaton says, you sit down and draw before you do the deed? What the hell is he talking about? Okay. Yeah, it makes the orgasm more rewarding. I identify as an attack helicopter. Please respect my landing space. I want to live my dream of dropping hot, sticky loads on ISIS. Okay. Have you thought about doing some collaborations with the bigger YouTubers? Plenty, but it's not like they're easy to contact. Not like I'm easy to contact at the end of the day. I'll re-say it, don't you dare. That's it. Because you missed it. If you were going to have sexual relations with a Walking Dead cast member, who would it be? One of the hoes that they killed off. Because it's like, they're so stupid. And I hate them. Like, I stopped watching The Walking Dead because those women are written like the tools that they are, and it's not like all of them aren't objects, you know what I mean? Especially the kid. My God. And like, they can't just justify all of their actions with, oh, they're a woman, oh, they're a child. It was like some of those characters were written to be hated from the get-go. What's his name's wife? See, I don't even know. Is his name Rick? Pretty sure his name's Rick. I haven't watched Walking Dead in forever. Luke Vev says, I got a confession. One time I had to shit really bad in class, so I left. And once I was done, I realized there was no toilet paper. I used my boxers to wipe my ass and went commando for the whole day. I mean, whatever you gotta do, man. Whatever you gotta do. I'm glad you didn't like those boxers, so much, because that could have been... I mean, man... You didn't wait it out and check other stalls. Who knows what's going on in your life, man? I'm dropping my loads on all of you. Intriguing. Look, I know as usual, the people with the most interesting things to drop are the people in the stream right now not saying anything, because the number that I'm looking at is the number bigger than the people speaking right now. So I'm not trying to force people into confessing anything. I'm just saying, in the future, maybe you should think about it, mull it over, and let it loose. Get it off your shoulders here. It'll make you feel better. It'll be therapeutic and shit, right? Because what works for one person works for everybody. So talking about things will definitely just make you feel like a new person. The movie. Starring Pierce Brosnan and Samuel L. Jackson. In a world. These secrets are gonna kill me. What's the weirdest porn you've ever seen? I'm gonna try and be like realistic, I guess. I think I mean, I find just about most animated things very weird. I understand Rule 34 dictates that, pretty much if it exists, there's going to be porn of it. But I think any of the people who took the time to take like some of the 80s, early 90s specific Disney shows and then animate porn of that's just like wild. Not because it exists, but because like it crossed somebody's mind and they decided to dedicate enough attention to it to really like some of the Chippendale stuff. It's like wild. I can understand some of the characters that are already overly sexualized, like Jessica Rabbit and video game characters even. But okay, here's a weird one. I remember. Okay, that's not opening. Here's a key on the table. Brilliant. I remember an Asian one where this girl was like invisible. Like, I guess, a spell had made her invisible. So she just starts getting all the guys off. And in the most like awkward and strange. It's Japanese, what do you expect? But it was just so weird. Like, imagine like if you were in class and then like your zipper just came undone. You were like, what's going on? Oh, And then, and then I don't know. I don't know if the schlong became invisible as well, because somebody's asking what music do I listen to. Tell you what I'll do after the stream is done. I will post a link to my Spotify profile, of which I've had several, because for a while I was abusing the whole free couple of months thing. There was like a 3-month free type promotion, and I was abusing the living crap out of that. I just make new profiles, which they allowed you to do. It was kind of like how Netflix used to be on 360 back in the day. You just make a new email and they'd be like, here you go, 3 months. I think you might have answered this question, but Simpsons porn is pretty weird. I mean, The Simpsons has been something that's existed for almost 27 years at this point, so you expect that. I just mean some of the particularly the Chipmunk Disney one always freaked me out. I was like, who took the time to do this? I've got a confession, says Video Games. When I was younger, I used to take swimming classes. I was 7 or 9 or some shit, and I hated the water. I still hate the water for irrelevant reasons. I was asked to jump into the deep end, 15 feet of dark blue water. In my idiotic 9-year-old panic, I faked to black. I faded to black. Oh, you faked blacking out when you hit the water, and I was dragged out. I played dead, not breathing, for nearly 10 minutes as the people tried to revive you. I shut down the pool for a day and got the beeper sticker. What? Man, your guys' confessions are overlapping each other now. And Luke, if you're not serious, then okay. Luke says, I got a confession, kinda. This one wasn't me, but I saw a 6-year-old kick my Spanish teacher in the stomach while she was pregnant. She had a miscarriage. There you go. That's some crazy porn, and I need to find it. We had some confession, but how about you? Do you have weird stories? The weirdest stories that I have in relation to me are actually stories that I had told to me about things that I had done that I genuinely don't remember. No, that sounds crazy, but I mean, that's just how it goes, isn't it? Story so cray, you don't believe it when they tell you. Okay, that guy's dead. I killed him immediately, so this should just be me wrapping up the room. You guys are doing a great job of keeping the stream chat moving so fast. Oh my god, it's happening now! Stop touching me. You really can get overwhelmed really quickly in this.
Where is the absinthe when I need it?
Absinthe? Anyway, okay. How many confessions can we have? I mean, as long as they're legit, then you have no limit. Oh boy. Why not say you hated it to your mom? Or just not go? Fallen Xerox asking the real questions again. Faking blackouts in the pool. This guy. Miscarriages, faked blackouts, glass eyes because people getting shot in the face with a BB gun. That's the stream. Should I retitle this now? No, I should retitle it when it's done. Oh wait, yeah, I'm supposed to carry that stupid thing over to the side. Oh, why is there a funky beat going on? I should let the here it is when my life force is running out. Without a doubt. Why isn't it your
life force is running out.
Did I just get a voiceover telling me the same thing that the guy okay. I heard you the first time. This is so nice having the chat open up in another window. How would you pronounce my username? Rutherfox. That's how it's spelled. That's how I would pronounce it. Rutherfox. I think most people who see your username would pronounce it that way as well. Tyler says, how many confessions can we have? I answered that already. Video game says because my family is Chinese. I guess what they say goes, huh? Video games. That's pretty legit. Alexander Amazing says I used Pineapple, a Wi-Fi sniffer, to steal email and password combinations from people during law school. I used all their papers to synthesize my own and stayed in the top 5% of my class. Only had to study 10 hours a week. I mean, in many ways, I feel like you deserve a commendation for that, Alexander. You could have done a lot of things with, you know, fished information from people's crap, particularly pertaining to identity theft and stealing their credit card information to keep you looking flashy. But you didn't. So, you know, I guess stealing less is better than stealing more. Good on ya, mate. Video games, better to get wet and have the story to tell than to go back doctor now. Oh, go be doctor now. I get it. Which is what a Chinese parent expects of their child. Jake Epperson says, confession. One time I stole an already open Hot Wheels car from Walgreens. Well, it was already open, Jack. I mean, what are they going to do about it? Repackage it in the back and hope somebody buys it? Probably wouldn't happen. Fallen Xerox. One Christmas I almost burned my house down by letting off some firecrackers in the front room. I blamed my cousin. Fallen Xerox, you're shaping up to be just like one of the greatest men alive, bro. You should have kids immediately. Randomoey Nick. My friend got wasted after drinking 4 strong beers. He was 13 at the time. He ended up in the hospital and they had to stick a pipe up his penis. Well, yeah. Okay. And since then, his nick is the penis part? I don't know. He lost his presence for the year. Wow, man. Fallen Xerox, you...
Wizard needs food.
Luke, you should set up a phone line so we can call in. Would be much more entertaining. Like, how the fuck? I have a legit one, completely legit. You should tell me how legit it is so I consider it legit. I remember one time some little girl in my grade was being mean to me, so when I got angry, I took a shovel and shoveled sand and threw the sand in her eyes. Wow, you know, less credible, Tyler. Ah, suck my poppy. I made a script that would eject the CD reader on a computer every 5 minutes, put it on a USB, went into the school's computer lab, and put it on all 50 computers. You know, when I was in high school, I mean, to be honest, it's still true to this day. Old people just don't understand fucking computers. And what would take any normal person 3 seconds to Google something was more than they could handle. So let's call IT, right? That being said, I used to, what I used to do was flip, the screens, which you can, you know, pretty much very easily do with keyboard commands on a teacher's computer, and it would halt the progress of class literally 20 to 30 minutes sometimes. They had no idea what was going on. They would have to call somebody down, and he would literally come in there, hold down 2 keys, press another one, and then walk the hell out. And it was just so pathetic that these grown-ass motherfuckers don't know. Like, it's one thing to just not understand technology or whatever, man, but I mean, we had phones at that point. The fact that you couldn't have Googled it and just like, ah, man. It's so weird. If you have the, what's the word? If you have the ability to, like, speak the problem, you have the ability to type it in and figure out what it, oh man, I should have been reading instead of Armando Colas 4 times a day. This is recommended. Like, you guys are gonna pass me if I play the game. It's like, I have to choose one or the other. Stop. Oh, get away from me. Blow up then, I don't care. Okay, that thing's dead. Please, please, sirs. This is starting to play like a superhero game. Of not a good one either, like one of the like a movie tie-in game. Oh man, I should get one of those and play it for a stream. One of those really shitty movie tie-in games. Like a Superman 64 level game. That would just be brilliant. Don't jack yourself off too hard there, wizard character that I'm playing as. Let's get back to these. Confession. One time I watched a Cyael video. You did not. Nobody does that. Penguin Sniper. I masturbate to your videos thrice a day. Thrice, the guy says. That's probably like 2 times too many, man. Jalen Davis. Confession. I am dating a girl that even though it's killing my friend. I am dating a girl that even though it's killing my friend. Okay. So I'm going to assess from this that you're dating someone that your friend likes and knowing that is killing them. Can't you guys just keep it low key? I don't know what the problem is there. Armando Colazo says 4 times a day is the recommended. Video games, lol, screen flipping. I remember that. Fallen Xerox at Jalen. What? I remember burning my PS1 for playing it too much. Yeah, I figured what you meant there, Jalen. Why does he like her too? I mean, why does he like her too? Alexander, what was a Tomb Raider movie, Tomb Raider? Yes, there was a Tomb Raider movie. It had Angelina Jolie in it. You can't forget that. Yeah. That's probably one of the biggest video game movie tie-ins because they got, like, you know, an incredible actor at the time as far as caliber is concerned. Mila Jovovich is great, but I can't think of her in another movie. Which is bad. Bros before hoes, says Fallen Xerox. Jake, Cyael, how long are you going to stream for? I mean, how long's it been now? Typically, I only stream for an hour because I don't want to subject anybody to this crap for longer than an hour. You know, the people that do watch it, hopefully I shut it off when they're like, oh man, I was just getting into it and I wanted more. And the people who would hate it would be like, is this asshole really streaming for longer than an hour? And the answer to that question in both cases should be yes, which is good. Alexander, how can none of these motherfucker type a simple sentence for a confession? That's pretty fucked up. He called y'all out of here. Are y'all literally chortling that hard at revealing your dark confessions that you can't type them out? That was my point. When I started the video, probably none of you were here to say it, which is, you know, why I should stop talking in the beginning of these streams because no one's made it here yet. Oh crap, I'm back in that room where I'm actually going to have to pay attention. And instead, I'm just chatting away. Get away from me. Oh, cool. I can just use that bullcrap to like, okay, gonna die. This isn't cool. This isn't cool. Where's the ones that blow up? If only I could figure them out to use them to my advantage. This box is all in the way of the... Hey, there's actually... Get out of the way. Oh, God. This is not gonna happen. Okay. Here's my point that I was trying to make initially. The reason it should be so easy to confess in here is because the majority of the people in here confessing bullcrap are either making it up or so not serious that it's a shame. So sliding in a real confession would just blend right to hell in with all the other bullshit, which is, you know, oh my god. Okay. Jesus. Let's try this again. I can do this. Oh my god, that one's got a lot. Can you stop touching me? Blow up. This one's dead. Jesus Christ. Chill. I just realized that I could jump between these things, which was obviously the way to kite the enemies from one area to another. So gripped was I by that entire situation that I couldn't think clearly.
Where's the absinthe when I need it?
It's over now. Over 9,000. I should be studying for my electromechanical systems class, but somehow this is better. Oh. Penguin Sniper says, I had a threesome with my guy friends and this chick I accidentally did him in the butt on purpose. Penguin is proud of that one. He took the time to write it, and I wasted the time to read it. Tyler, lol, I say stream on as long as you need. Ooh, Luke, babysitting some kid, having fun playing and shit. I decided to put the kid on my shoulder and walk around. The little bastard loved it. I heard a smack, and when I walked through a door, and I realized, my God, man. Jake, Cyael, what was your favorite high school job? Alexander, blowjobs, presumably. Well, hit that one on the head. Luke, the kid hit his head once I got him to shut the fuck up and stop crying. I waited for the parents to come and left after getting paid. The kid was deaf in one ear. You see what I mean about the people just making these things up? Like, Xenox 70, confession. When I was a kid, my babysitter jacked me off, but I was too young to even know it. No regrets, though, pedophilia aside. I mean, it just makes me think of that one South Park episode where they go and they're like, oh man, this teacher's having an affair with a kid. Oh my God. What's his name? And then they're like, no, it's a lady. And then they're like, wait, it's a lady? Nice. Hey, a crown. Is it just money? Because I don't need money. I get it. Stop talking about how you're about to die, and then maybe I can help you with it. I wonder if there are other people, if we can like revive one another without the use of you know, pickle drizz or whatever the hell we waste to get Jesus. Hello 47 Sandwich says, what am I listening to? To be honest, I don't even know. There's so many things that are part of this in my effort to not get copyright claimed by YouTube. I've searched Spotify for let me type it in. Royalty free music, alright? And then I'm not even joking, everything that comes up is 1,000% EDM, and you have to look very carefully for music that's like, I don't understand how to describe it. There's no middle on the spectrum. It's either really fast-paced, stupid electronic music, which honestly is exactly what most people who are streaming are looking for with their bullshit. What is up, guys? Thanks for coming to my video. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook. It's just so gay, but that's what the demand is for, so that's what these people are gonna make. That's the end of the spectrum, right? And then the other extreme, unfortunately, is this slow-paced, weird, dreamlike, chill out, relax styled, you know, it sounds like fairy music from Zelda Ocarina of Time, which may or may not be before or after half the people in the stream's time. So that being said, we're approaching the hour marker here, and I don't know, does anybody else have a good confession? Because right now it really seems to be falling on Fallen Xerox, who shot that kid in the eye with a BB gun, and now he has a glass eye. Not that that's funny, but there you go. She was hot though, but seriously, I was 9. I'm not laughing at you. I'm kidding. By 9 years old, you should have owned your first gun and been smoking cigars, like chain smoking cigars. A bit fucked up. Tyler, oh, question. If we give you a game to play, would you play it on stream? Well, of course, man. To be honest, I would love it if people actually, what's the word? Supported or sent me crap on the wish list. Like, I actually want to play Just Cause, but Just Cause is, like, out of its mind if it thinks I'm going to pay more than, like, 20-something for that game. So, hopefully, around Christmas, it's a reasonable price. Because after Battlefront and Black Ops, it's like, look, don't need to be spending this much. What is playing right now? You know what I mean? What is playing? Oh boy. Penguin says, I once made my thrice-year-old nephew drink piss. Thrice-year-old. Man, this guy is straight out of 4chan. And not like 4chan back in the day, but like 4chan right now. Look. The only thing I have to say to Penguin is that hopefully, you know, he either leaves us out of his note, right? Or he refers to us in his note as all right. Hopefully Penguin thinks that, you know, we guys are all right. I almost stabbed someone once. That's pretty cool, Tyler. You care to elaborate, or that's pretty much the extent of that? Almost. For real though, I showed my little cousin who was 3. Man, I don't even want to say that. Jake, you smoked the Mary Jane? I think everybody does, man. It's really just about, like, and I feel like what's reasonable these days is not being, like, in your face about that. Like, I can't tell you how many times when I would do Destiny raids and have to call upon these schmucks that I didn't know, how many people would be in the party just, like, blatantly seeking attention for the bong that they're taking a hit off, just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna toke it up right now, and I'm just like, all right, man, good for you guys, Jesus Christ. Cyael, get a Kiba Strip. It's pretty good. Never even heard of that. But if I had to guess, I'd say it were a game made off of the dog from Naruto, which would be pretty sweet. Playing from dog perspective, first person dog cam, licking all the buttholes of other dogs and pooping it up, pissing on things, pissing on trees, pissing on things now smells like peas. Xenox says she also did the same to my cousin with me in the room and neither of us had a clue. Like, I don't believe it. It sounds like some Daredevil shit, man. And, you know, if it's true, then I apologize. The last thing that you want to hear somebody say when you tell them a confession is that they don't buy it. But wow, man, it's pretty intense stuff. And I'm sorry that if it didn't happen to you, that it's most certainly happening to someone in the world right now. And that's the scary part. That's the takeaway here, is that kids out there get molested. And what are you doing to stop it? Telling me your confession about when it happened to you in a stream? You should form a coalition. Hold on, let me make space on this desk so I can slam my fist down on it. You should form a coalition of people to act. Oh crap, something dropped. Look, Tyler says, I'm probably getting Just Cause 3. I was gonna buy JC3, but instead I got Need for Speed to see how it was instead. I bet you were disappointed by that game. Drop Dead Bunny, that's April. Hello, April, she said. She waves. Do you have a confession to make, April, while you're on the stream? Because you know I'm gonna like assault you with messages later and be all like, hey girl, we should play together and all this crap. Tyler 49877 says, I'll explain. Here it comes, guys. Here it fucking comes. I wonder if he remembers it. I'll give you a shout out once I move to the USA and get a gun license. Man, I just hope that, you know, us guys are all right. That's all I'm saying, man. What is playing? You see how it almost got away with like not being noticed? 1920s music. You know, I could actually do something with this on a Fallout stream. I could actually do something with this. It's actually very weird though, because if I play classical radio, which is music that's in the Fallout game, while playing Fallout, it will just mute the audio as though it's not supposed to be uploaded and will receive copyright. Monkey balls, and that shit sucks. Jake Epperson says, do I have any tattoos? Well, if you want to know, it gets pretty nerdy, man. All the tattoos on my body are video game oriented. Sounds nerdy already, right? The one I have on my wrist is from Portal. It's an Aperture Science logo that I got in 2008 or 9, and considering Portal came out in 07, that was well before most people knew about it, well before people were hitting each other with the cake is a lie bullshit. Every time I hear that, I roll my eyes and I can't deal with it. Once at a convention, I met a girl with the same tattoo on the back of her neck, and we've been friends to a certain degree. Jake Epperson said, no wait, confessions. I cursed while walking past a cop and continued to curse as I reacted to the last curse word. I almost went to jail. What? Where do you live? How is this music still playing again? What is this? Uplifting pop music. Nah, man. Might as well put on the EDM because, like, I'm not trying to kill myself. Oh, man. This music's really gonna bum me out. You're lucky we're approaching the hour mark because I'd lose my shit right now. Friends with benefits, nice. Am I liking the new South Park series? That's a real question. I like the focus right now. It's very,
I sense a dark presence growing strong.
I don't know, like sometimes what the hell? Is this death? I love the freaking feet. I mean, not the feet, but you know, like on the ground it had like all this stuff. Anyway, South Park has been very focused this why does death keep coming? Focused in the way of like continuity. Like they're doing the whole PC principle. That's obviously going to be like an arc, and I'm interested to see how that plays out. But in all honesty, I feel like what they're doing is God's work at this point, because people are a little bit too deep-seated in their safe spaces, and it's a fucking shame. Like nothing's okay to even say or feel anymore, and it's like it's one thing to have a problem with how other people are or do things, but my God. Here's the perfect example in my opinion. I know men who consider themselves women. That's how they identify themselves. And more power to them. You're free to do whatever the hell you want. But that doesn't mean everybody else needs to be like amazingly fine with you wanting to be, holy crap, totally dead. And I go as far as to say this, like, just because somebody respects something that you're all about doesn't mean that they have to endorse, encourage, or like be all about it with you. Was I really just allowed to like jump up and then run around the room? It's pretty cool. But yeah, no, a lot of guys that want to identify as women like don't even want to like respond to the "what are you anatomically" question from guys, and like that's crazy. Like you need to understand that some dudes don't want a dude with a thing between their legs regardless of what you want to identify with. That doesn't make them gender phobic, that doesn't make them weird. It just means that they're different from you, and in the same way that you want to be respected for being whatever the hell you want to be, you know. And South Park also did that episode, remember, where like Cyael wanted to be a black boy so that he could be good at basketball. And then I think Kyle's dad wanted to be a dolphin, so they put like a flipper and some bullshit on him. I'm getting away from myself. Love Bunny says hello again. Yes, April. Do you have a confession though? Man. Andrew asked, do you fap to Pepe? That question can't be to me. It can't be. Tyler, you don't have to believe it. Penguin, oh, people are having fun. Fuck them. Kyle, are you PC, brah? Andrew, misogyny. Okay. Penguin Sniper, freedom is doing whatever the fuck you want, as long as it doesn't stop others from doing the same. Now, April, I see that you've typed PS4. What does that mean? What do you mean you switched to YouTube? Are you saying that you have a PS4 finally? Because I've given you so long, April. I've given you so long. I am really about to die in here, and there's probably less than something I can do about it. Guys, don't touch me, okay? Don't touch me, guys. Don't touch me, guys. Oh, boy, getting text messages now? I'm aware that my life force is running out, and death is chasing me around the room, and this is less than ideal. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. I just want to go. Oh, my God. Okay, chill. Okay, alright. Man, I loved his effect on the ground. That's pretty cool, though. having more fun with this top-down garbage than I would expect. There is no food here. This is so cool. This game doesn't care. Death chasing you through like, oh man. And if I step on the ground wrong, I could die. So spooky. So spooky. And then I jump across the thing you can't follow. You can probably fly. Oh man, there is a room full of them now, buddy. I can't. No. Please, guys. I'm aware that I need food. I'm trying to concentrate and you're just gabbing away, you old fuck. Blow up then. Thank you. Whoa! Barely dodged that. Are we all dead in here? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how there's no food in here though. This game doesn't give a fuck. And then I can't even stop because death is everywhere. Stupid. Video games. I've got a story. Less of a confession, if that's fine. Go ahead and tell it, video games. Ruther Fox says, have you played Magic the Gathering? I used to play Magic with an old friend, and whooping ass was what I was all about. I used to use this fire deck that had what we called instants as it pertains to, as a contrast permanence. And it meant that, like, okay, Magic is kind of like a game of Pokemon where you throw your garbage out and then they attack the other garbage that other people put out, just like Pokemon, right? But with the instant cards, you could just directly attack the other dude. Because unlike Pokemon, right? Well, I guess it's kind of like Pokemon. It was more about how much damage you could do to the actual person or the trainer than, you know, instead of the actual Pokemon. That's getting nerdy, though. Jake, how much longer will you continue YouTube? I mean, what do you mean continue YouTube? I'm just going to do it whenever I want. So this is less than like a real YouTube thingy thing and more of just like a me uploading shit on my channel when I feel like it. Answer my question, please, says Andrew. Okay, let's scroll up and see what the hell Andrew wrote. Andrew's last submission was misogyny. Andrew's question before that was, do you fap to Pepe? No, Andrew. Most certainly not. Man. Tyler says, would you recommend this game? Sure. Especially if you have friends to play it with. Penguin. It's free on PS4. Yeah, so just download it. Later, Jake. Oh, whoa, guys. We've just reached the hour marker. We've just reached the hour marker. Which means, probably gonna end this here. Holy crap, food. Bitch ass food. Yeah, so, you know, you guys have a great rest of the day. And I love you. And this has been the first confession stream. And yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna go ahead and appoint Fallen Xerox. No, I don't want to say that there's a winner. Because that's gonna encourage people to just, like, concoct bullshit confessions for the next stream, which, while entertaining, is just false. It's not real. Okay, I want it to be somewhat true. But I don't know. Maybe the better part is that there is so much bullshit for the real confessions to hide between. So I guess I can't tell you guys what to do. Do whatever the hell you want to. Try your most entertaining material in the next confession stream and show us what you're all about. Show me the true meaning of memes. Don't end it, my love, Lewis. Oh, Lewis just got here. Oh, Lewis, you missed it all, man. But, you know, at least it's available for you to watch, balls. Remember me not as I am now, but as I was. These streams are for you. What does this person say? The road back was horribly rough for the bus, and we were on a shitty banana bus with suspensions like inflatable bouncing houses. This guy is crafting his novel. You let me know next time, though.